Taming the Untamed. The trumpets sounded, war drums thundered, horses neighed, elephants trumpeted, soldiers yelled. The great battle at Venni, a village 15 miles to the east of Tanjore, began. It was the maiden battle that Karaikalan fought against two great forces of Tamil land, the Pandya and the Jaira. Karaikalan's war strategy stunned his opponents, and they suffered a crushing defeat. The Battle of Venni not only established young Karaikalan firmly on his throne, but also gave him a hold on the other crown monarchs. The whole of Tamil Nadu had to accept his overlordship. Karaikalan's military superiority enabled him to reach the Himalayas, defeating on his way the princes of Vajra, Magadha and Avanti, and levying tribute on them. With his powerful navy, he conquered Ceylon and established his authority there. Finding no king to fight against, Karaikalan waged a war against the unruly river Kaviri. The large number of prisoners of war whom he had brought from various lands was pressed into service for the construction of durable embankment for the river. He sent words to all chieftains and tributary kings of the Chola kingdom, and also to the west of it, to take part wholeheartedly in the raising of the flood banks of the Untamed river that flowed their regions. Rudran, one of the chieftains, cared fig for Karaikalan's command. He boasted that he was a descendant of Rudramurti, the three-eyed Lord Shiva. By drawing a third eye on his forehead like that of the Lord, he believed that, like his ancestors, he would be able to burn his opponents to ashes. Rudran's audacity was brought to the notice of the king. "It's high time, your majesty, that you send a battalion to subdue the chieftain," suggested a minister. "Wait no time. Let not Rudran's ego go up." Karaikalan mischievously smiled at his minister. "He is not as great as you think," he said. "There is a way to handle everyone." Unable to read the mind of Karaikalan, his minister blinked. "Send word to the portrait painter to paint a life-size portrait of Rudran. Let it be more beautiful than its model in flesh and blood. Tell him not to forget to paint the third eye that Rudran boasts of." Puzzled, the minister went to carry out king's command. A couple of days later, the painter came to the palace carrying the portrait of Rudran. He was accompanied by a minister. Karaikalan looked at the portrait, patted the artist on his back for the good job he has done, and gave him a bag of gold. No sooner did the portrait painter quit the palace than Karaikalan started staring at the portrait, while the minister wondered what the king was going to do with it. The latter took up a spear and stabbed the third eye with it. Turning to his minister, he said, "Now let this portrait be packed and sent to Rudran. Poor fellow, he is sick in his mind. This portrait, I'm sure, will effect a cure." Rudran opened the package and he received a present from Karaikalan. He beamed with joy at the sight of his admirable portrait, but his jubilance went fut like a blown-up balloon that was pierced. He began to sweat when he saw his third eye pierced. He didn't fail to sense the warning given by Karaikalan. He became jittery. On the morning of the next day, Karaikalan unrolled a scroll sent by Rudran, only to read thus: "Your Majesty, thank you very much for the portrait and the lesson. By the time you read this letter, my men will have started their work on the banks of the river. It will be done under my supervision." Karaikalan's success in taming River Kaviri brought stable and orderly prosperity to the Delta region. His subjects adored him as a god in human form.